Hey guys, last two homework problems I'm going to do, 22 and 24. So in 22, we have two hints, two pieces of information. First, it tells me sine of theta equals 3/4. The first thing I want to know about, that's a positive number. So I want where sine of theta is positive, greater than 0, and cosine of theta is negative or less than 0. That's what those instructions say. So I want you to think back to what I taught you in class. All students take calculus. In this quadrant, all trig functions are positive. In this one, sine's positive. In that one, tangent's positive. And in that one, cosine is positive. All students take calculus. I want the quadrant where sine is positive. So that could be that one or that one. Sine is positive in both of those. But I also want the one where cosine is negative. So that means I've got to be in quadrant 2. So I'm going to make my triangle in quadrant 2, because that's what the hints told me to do. And it says that sine of theta is 3/4. Well, I know that sine is y over r. So I'm going to make the y value on this triangle 3, the r 4. Now, if you look at this, I can do Pythagorean's theorem to find the last side. So b squared equals 6 minus 3, that's 7, right? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 8, no, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, yep, 7. Told you guys, I'm not good at the mental math. So b equals square roots of 7. Square roots of 7. But this is in quadrant 2, so that is negative. Now that we have all that figured out, I can find out cosine of theta, because cosine of theta is x over r. So the x value is -√7, r value is 4. And tangent of theta, tangent is y over x, so the y value is 3, x value is -√7. There we go. Okay, 24. Without a calculator, solve for theta on the following interval. So what I'm going to do is add sine of theta. So I get tangent of theta equals sine of theta. Now, here's where you need to apply a little bit of logic to it. You need to imagine your unit circle and think, where is tangent, which is y over x, equal to sine, which is my y value? So where can I divide the x and y values and get the same as the y value? So for example, if I did 45 degrees, that one is 1/√2, 1/√2. If I did y over x, that's 1. The y value, however, is 1/√2. That's not equal. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of. I need to apply some logic, find a number where the y over x equals the y value. So let's just start at the beginning, right here. That one is 1, 0. So y over x would be 0 divided by 1, which is 0. And the y value is 0. So that one works right there at 0 radians or 2 pi radians. But we actually aren't going to use 2 pi because notice our 2 pi has a parentheses, so it's not included. So 0 radians. Now there's actually one other point on the unit circle where this works, and that's over here, -1, 0. Tangent is y over x, 0 divided by -1, which is 0, which is the y value. So that is at pi radians. So the angle where tangent of theta equals sine of theta is going to happen at 0 radians and pi radians. Those are the two places where tangent will equal sine. So that's all of our homework problems. Hopefully that helps you guys out. If you have any other questions for me, please email me and let me know, and I'll get to you as soon as I can. By the way, fun little story today. I know I'm getting these videos later to you than I promised, but guess what? I went down to Miss Wheelock's, I don't even know how to say her last name because I just call her by her first name. Her family farm, and Melanie and my husband and I all picked peaches and apples right off the tree, like fresh, juicy, massive peaches. We have a huge box of fresh peaches, and it was awesome and so much fun. And Melanie thought it was way cool to learn where fruit comes from, that it's not just coming from the store. So that was our adventures today. That's why I'm getting to you a little later than usual. Sorry about that, guys.